I know a lot of the conversations we have is around dating and finding rich men, but we have to have certain things in order, ladies. You have to have certain things in order. It's just not cute. It's not cute to be beautiful, to be pretty, to be in shape, to know how to dress nice, to have a nice hairstyle, to be pretty with the makeup, without the makeup, to not have your natural hair, not have your natural hair, to have anything that you deem beautiful. In your real life, it's in shambles. Or we're procrastinating, or our bills are not paid on time, right? Or we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not going to the doctor. We're not going to the dentist. Like, certain things need to be in order. It's just not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. We asking about a man, we can't get to the gym. You're not even taking care of yourself. Forget a man. You asking about a man, do we have, money and savings? And this is not to say you can't date a man. I'm just saying we have to get our priorities together. We have to get our priorities together. It's not cute. It's time to get things in order. I don't want to hear about man and dating man and things are not in order. Okay, I just don't want to hear that from the ladies. I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't want to hear about a man and you're not open to changing your hair. You don't want to work out. You on the internet saying, I'm fine the way I am. I don't want to hear it. And for the men, I don't want to hear about women if you're not getting your money up, sir. I just don't want to hear it. It's exhausting. I don't want to hear that from the men either. Oh, she ain't this. She a 4, she a 2, she a 8. Go get your money up. Get your ass up and go get your money up. It's that simple. So this goes for both sides. It's not cute anymore. Doing all of these think pieces. Everybody got a think piece. From the men to the women. And things don't be in order. Things don't be in order. Your home is not in order. Your life is not in order. There's always something we can work on and we can improve. So that's what I'm here for today. To remind you, to tap you on the shoulder like, get it together today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, okay? I hope y'all all had a great Thanksgiving. They said my back is so big from yesterday. Girl, the food went right through me, okay? It did not stick. The food went in, it came right out. TMI, but listen, when you eat clean, it goes right, it doesn't hold on. It doesn't hold on. It's like, no, what are you doing here? This doesn't feel familiar. They said that's true, yeah. And I did some exercise, so I'm feeling good, but I definitely ate good, okay? I wasn't like, oh, just one little piece and one little piece. No. I was like, give me one of everything. He said, we back to eating clean tomorrow. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, I ate so good. I ate so good. I was drinking everything. And I was preparing leading up to that moment. So I don't know if some of you did this. Like leading up to Thanksgiving, maybe you weren't drinking, you weren't eating certain things. I don't know what your routine was like. But for me, I was just holding out on a lot of my favorite things. Do I drink? Not like that, honestly. If I'm being honest, not like that. I would say I'm more of a social drinker. So if I'm going out, I may have one drink, but not that I don't like drinking. I just don't like the feeling the next day. Maybe because I'm getting older, but I don't like waking up, feeling slow, feeling like I have a headache, like my face looks puffier. I just don't enjoy that part of it. I do like a good drink. I don't enjoy the part of waking up and not feeling my best self. Yeah, I just hate the hangover feeling. You girls get it. The hangover feeling is just the worst. And then you feel like you have to reset all over again. So again, I'm just more of a social. If I'm out, I might have one drink. And that's enough for me because I don't drink like that anyway. It's like I'm not big on it. Yeah, and I think you notice a big difference when you stop drinking and stop eating like really bad processed foods. You notice a difference in your face. I will say that. So you guys should definitely try that out, Once you make a lifestyle change, like everything else kind of goes with it. It's not that you're like, oh, I'm not eating this, I'm not drinking that. But it's just, oh, I just don't do this anymore kind of thing, That happens with time. Thank you guys. And you feel better. And again, I'm an older girly. So I think as you get older, those things, they change, So everything counts as you get older. And all my older girlies, you guys can attest to this. You need sleep. You can't drink certain things, and you need certain foods. Okay, rest is very important. I make sure I get all the rest that I need. Exercise is non-negotiable. I don't care how cold it is, how hot it is outside, I have to exercise. Like, it's just non-negotiable. Yes, rest is big. And vitamins, you know? Like, you need your vitamins. You need your vitamins. You need your minerals. You need all of that. And, oh, I also want to bring this forward. It is Black Friday. So you guys know my calls are $350, right? The 30-minute calls are $350. Today, they are $200, okay? So all 30-minute calls are $200. So if you're looking to level up before the new year, let's say you're like, Ash, I need a plan of action. Can you get me right? Can you offer me some tips? Can we go over my look? Can we go over my wardrobe? Can we go over some of my goals before the new year gets here? I would schedule that call now. The price will go back up, I would say tomorrow. So I want you guys to make sure you're scheduling those calls, okay? So schedule those. I'm 20 and broke. Any tips? Put in on TikTok, I'm 20 and broke. Put that in the search bar. I'm 20 and broke, and see what comes up. Job, yeah. At 20, I'm thinking a job. I'm also thinking school. Like, are we not doing that? Interning? I know it's a different day. I know we do social media and things like that. But are we not doing those things? We're not in school? We're not reading books? What's happening? What are we doing? They said a sugar papa. Okay, let me also say this. Let me make this abundantly clear to all the young girls out there and older girls, to all the women out there. Let me give you this special message, because it's a different day. Okay? I know online, and I'm guilty of this too. I tell you girls, go out, meet a decent man who can add to your life, right? Add to your life. But it's very important that you still have your own. It would be irresponsible and foolish. Let me say that again. It would be irresponsible and foolish to get with a man and you don't have a dime to your name. It would be very foolish. Because the thing about human beings is they are fickle. They can change their mind. He could wake up tomorrow and get sick of seeing a blonde, get sick of seeing a brunette, get sick of seeing a black girl, Asian girl, Caucasian girl, skinny girl, thick girl. He can wake up and change his mind. And you will ask yourself, I've been doing everything right. I'm sitting pretty. I'm barely eating. I'm eating like a rabbit. I'm drinking my matchas. I'm talking like this. My voice doesn't go higher than this. I'm submitting. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm being a lady in the street and a scripper in the bedroom. I'm saying yes, my king. No, my king. Everything starts and ends with my king. And guess what? You're looking at him as he decides to wake up one morning and say, you know what? This no longer is for me. I found better, or I found another option. So again, young ladies and older ladies, it is very, very smart, okay? It would be very, very smart of you to make sure you have your own money. But again, if you're going out into the world and you're saying, I want to date a certain type of man who provides a certain type of lifestyle for me, who does all of the things, when you get with him, and I'm sure there's other qualities you're looking for, right? You make sure you're getting whatever it is that he's offering. You save it, or if you're not saving, you invest it. But it would be very silly of you, and I'm going to keep saying this, very silly of you to not have anything in here. You have no smarts. You're a dummy. You don't have any money in your bank account. It would be very, very silly of you. Very silly of you. Okay? I want to make that abundantly clear. I wasn't taught to just depend on a man, okay? If I'm going to keep it 100% real with y'all. I wasn't taught to depend on, it was make sure you always have your own. Make sure you always have something in savings. I have degrees, I have money, I have rainy day money, I have savings. All of these things are important. I'm not saying when you meet your guy, you say, hey, here's a checklist of things that I have. I'm not saying you're advertising that. But I think you feel more secure in your relationship, knowing that hypothetically, if anything happens, and I'm not just saying cheating or him leaving, but God forbid he passes away. You want to make sure, and of course you're getting whatever he gets, right? But you want to make sure you have your own. That's very important. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And another reason it's very important to have your own and have your own money, because you need to learn how to survive. Not survive, but you need to know how to learn how to get it. Like, I know how to go out and get it, you know? I know how to go out and get it. Like, yeah, granted, I may cry a little bit. This is what you're telling yourself. I may cry a little bit. I might be a little bit upset. But I know if anything happens, hypothetically, I know I can get up, go out, breathe, go out into the world, and do what I need to do. That's very important, ladies. Do not be fooled. Don't be pretty and, you know, you don't have any money. You don't have savings. You don't have a skill. You don't have a trade. You don't have a degree. You don't have a business. You need to have one of the few. Okay? One of the few. That makes you more secure. So when the girls get up here and you say, well, why can't I ask a man? I'm so afraid to ask, right? I don't know how to ask. I'm afraid. Either he's the prize, you view him as the prize, you're not more attractive than he is. And 3, I'm going to add another one. Maybe you just don't spend that kind of money, or you're not used to even just 25% of that lifestyle. So I'll give you a perfect example, right? If I already own a Chanel bag, if I already go to Chanel, if I have those bags sitting in my home already, it rolls off my tongue. Oh, of course. Okay, we could go to Chanel. If I go to Michelin star restaurants and I treat myself to the appetizer, the main course, the dessert, and the champagne, oh, of course. But I'm not saying it to him, or I'm not presenting it to him like, oh, you better do this. No, this is just the lifestyle. Oh, babe, you don't get it? That's fine, honey. All the best. That should be the energy. That should be and that applies to anything. I'm not saying it has to be Chanel. It could be Coach for you, right? It could be Cheesecake Factory. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying whatever that is for you. So it rolls off the tongue. It rolls right off the tongue when you are used to whatever it is that you're asking for. Does that make sense? Welcome in, everyone. Just so you know, for Black Friday, my 30-minute calls are typically $350. They are $200 today. So I would schedule that call. My calls are typically $350 for the 30-minute calls, but they are $200 today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, okay? She said, you always make sense, babe. Yeah, I want y'all to start thinking more logically, okay? I want y'all to start thinking more logically. And I also want you to think, when I go out into the world, what is it that I am? What is it that I'm attracting? And who am I? Right? And I'm not just saying a man. I'm not just saying a man. I'm saying friends, opportunities, right? What is the life that I'm creating for myself? What is the vision that I have for myself? That's very, very important to have a vision for your life. If you don't have a vision for your life, then you're just winging it. You're out here winging it. And you don't want to wing it because something I know is that time flies. Before you know it, you're 1 year older. And when I say you're getting older, I'm not even talking about in the old wrinkles way, you're losing your hair way, your back is starting to hurt in way, I need to go to bed earlier way. I'm not talking about that kind of older. I'm saying that time is passing you by. And you're going to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I'm already 25. I'm already 35. I'm already 45. What have I been doing with my life? What's been going on? What's going on? Like, hold on. Okay. Let me pause. Okay. All right. Let me take some inventory of my life. Let's see what's happening here. What have I been doing the last couple of weeks? Where have I been going? Who have I been associating with? Who am I texting and speaking to on the phone the most? Are they helping me? Are they pushing me? Okay, what am I following on social media? Is it inspiring me? Right? What am I doing in my real life? What are the conversations I'm having with myself? All right. Okay. Did I get X, Y, and Z done? Or am I still procrastinating? I said I would do that at the start of the year. It's been 12 months. It still hasn't got done. Wow. Okay, I have work to do. And I'm worried about Nicki Minaj. I'm worried about Cardi B. I'm worried about Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, I'm worried about who's selling tracksuits on FY. I'm worried about Thanksgiving fights. I'm worried about Black Friday sales. Hold on. Let me flip the mirror around. Actually, I think I need to worry about me. Oh, I think I need to worry about me and what I got going on. Oh, there's a lot of work that needs to get done here. And I was so focused on other people's problems, I forgot about mine. Does this sound familiar? And I think a lot of you girls and a lot of you guys have a lot of potential. But that means nothing if you're not doing anything about it. And then you guys get online and you look at other women, you look at other men, and you say, wow, I look better than her. I'm smarter than her. I look better than him. I'm smarter than him. Why am I not where they are? Why is it that they're doing this? They're in this relationship. They have this much money. They have the life that I desire. And why is it not me? Why is it them? Oh, because I'm not doing the work. I'm not taking the risk. I'm not being consistent. I don't have discipline. Why is it that I'm on Ashley's Live every day and I'm not a multi-millionaire yet? Okay? There's a guy. This is specifically for a guy in the chat. Why am I'm here every day. Whenever this girl go live, I'm here. But why don't I have all the money that I need? If you're a man, because I was just talking to the ladies, get your money up, sir. If you're a man, this is specifically for the men. You have testosterone. Get out in the world and use it. There's women and girls younger than you getting to the bag. Getting to the bag. And all you want to do is jerk and eat and complain. That's all you want to do. Jerk, eat, and complain. You have played with the lotion enough. You have eaten far too much. And you don't deserve the title king at all. Exactly. Put the lotion down. It's time to fast. It's time to fast and pray. Okay? Thank you, Del. So I wanted to tell that men. I wanted to tell the men that. Okay, fast and pray. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Destiny. So I want us to get focused. Can we do that? Can we get focused? That's what we need to do. We're not even in the last quarter. We're in the last month of the year. It's time to get focused. All right? So right now, everyone should be writing out your goals. How much weight do I want to lose? Do I want to recomp? Do I want to change up my hair color? Do I want new outfits? Do I want a new wardrobe? Where do I see my business going? Okay, where do I see my business going? What is the vision that I have for myself? Let's say by January 1st, let's take baby steps. By January 1st, where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? And here's the beauty about life. You get to decide. You get to decide. Congratulations, Kyla. I look forward to seeing you for your level up call. You get to decide. This is timely. Thank you, Ash. You're welcome. So I wanted to come in right after the holidays. You know, it gets a little funky around this time. People suffer with seasonal depression. You're eating a little bit more. It's colder, right? You're indoors. So I want okay, we got to get back on track. We have to get back on track. We need to. If you're dealing with isolation or envy from others leveling up, you just have to let it be. Don't worry about those people. You'll find your tribe, but get out the house. I would suggest that. Thank you, Brittany. Okay, for your mental health, you need to get out the house. Even if you sit at a coffee shop, just to be, around people. You don't necessarily need to talk to anyone, but go out. Have a mocktail. Have a plate of food at your favorite restaurant. All right? But you need to get out the house. I don't think you should go back to relaxer. You have to decide. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about hair. Let's talk briefly about hair. Hair, it grows back. You can cut it. It will grow back. You can dye it. You can shave it. All right? Don't get too caught up in that. If you want to try something new, go for it. Don't be afraid. The hair will grow back. Don't worry. If you're not ready to commit, right? You don't want to change your hair color, put on a wig, right? And for all the people afraid of wigs, you can take it off at night. And then you can take your hair out. So if you're like, you know what? I tried the wig for 1 or 2 days. Not for me. Not a wig girly. Perfect. Take the wig off. Restyle your hair. That's all. That's it. If you feel like wigs are too wiggy, get a half wig. So you leave a little bit of you out, and then the rest, is what you pay for. If you're not into that, get clip-ins. Exactly, Shania. Get clip-ins. There's no excuse. But what I'm saying is you need to get out of your comfort zone. You guys are just too comfortable, and you don't push yourself. You don't take risk. Like, I shouldn't have to convince you to try a new lip color. That's basic. I shouldn't have to convince you to put on a little bit more makeup on. That's basic, right? Because you can wipe it away. Nothing that I'm telling you or any of the suggestions that I'm offering you, they're not permanent suggestions. You can always wipe it away and start over new. Yeah. Best advice to get out of your comfort zone: wear a very bright color, something you wouldn't normally wear out. Change your hair, do a drastic hair change. Just do something that is going to make people look at you. So you can get comfortable with people like staring at you. Once you get over that part, everything is easy. Because I don't think it's so much you in your head about making a change, but the thought is, what is everyone else going to think? I think that's what it really boils down to. What is everyone else going to think if I change this one thing? If I decide to do this one thing? I think that's what it really boils down to.